Hey, what's up, guys? So I love the Kingdom Hearts series, and so today we're gonna rank the bosses in Kingdom Hearts One. We're only gonna do one because that was like my childhood was Kingdom Hearts One. So we're only gonna do one. We're not gonna do all of them. We got our tier list here, and we're not necessarily doing them on difficulty. We're doing them on, I guess, how much I like them. I guess we'll say, or how cool I think they are. I'm gonna try and go in somewhat order here. Okay, so we got the knight. Oops. I think that the knight is... Why can I not click? I think the knight is friggin' A tier. I think the knight's so cool. I thought it was so awesome. When I was a kid, I played like Super Nintendo. I played like Mario and stuff like that. This was the first like action RPG. So this is like one of the first like bosses I ever fought, and I thought it was awesome. It would be S tier, but I like the original color better. I don't like the final mix color change. So if it was the original color, I'd put it S tier. Same with that one. Same with its upgraded form. Would be S tier. Alright, who's next? I guess next we would have gone like Hercules, right? Hercules. Oh, so I think this is B tier. I think it's cool. Like the three heads is cool. I think like its movement and it keeps you on the move is cool, but not quite as cool as the armor. And then there's other Hercules bosses, right? Oh yeah, right here. I was on it. I think this is cool. Oops. I think this is super cool. We'll put that in A tier. I think the Titans are a great boss fight. I think they're super cool, and I think like they're not required. So I think like for an optional boss, they were a really excellent choice. Wasn't there one more for though? Wasn't the Rock Titan on there? Am I wrong? Oh, it's not on there. All right. So next we would have gone for this thing, which is crazy. I'm putting this Mad Lad C tier. I don't like it. It's annoying. I think it necessarily is annoying because it's so tall and you have to like constantly jump on that table, and I hate it. Queen of Hearts. We'll go B tier too. Just because. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I have no opinion. Alright, so next. Where we gone next? Oh, Tarzan. I think the cheetah. We'll put C tier because it's not very strong. It just kind of randomly jumps out at you. It's more of a minor inconvenience than anything. I think this is S tier. I think the Tarzan world in Kingdom Hearts 1 is my least favorite Kingdom Hearts world ever. I can't stand it. I think you're always having to go up and down between the treehouse and the main camp, and it's annoying. And the Kerchak chameleon fight was like the only thing that saved it. I thought this was a cool boss fight that turned invisible, so that saved it a little bit. What is next? What would have been next? Aladdin would have been next. I thought Jafar was a cool fight. We'll put the genie a little higher because I thought it was cooler. Growing up, Aladdin was like my dad's favorite Disney movie, so I have a cool nostalgia with that one. I really think those are good. Let's see. I think Captain Hook, though it was an easy fight, was S tier because I think it was super cool how it like flew and stuff. So I'm gonna give it that. I think that, yeah. But then you also fought this here, right? We'll put that in B tier. I think it's cool, but like you were in like a cramped little room, so it's kind of hard. I don't know if I really liked it that much. That one gave me problems in my recent playthrough. I might have been underleveled though. So what's next? Monstro. I thought this was a cool fight. We'll put that A tier. Like how like things like you get trapped in there, or your party members could get trapped in there, and like there was like poison and stuff. I thought that was a really cool fight. Growing up, my first playthrough ever of Kingdom Hearts, I wasn't a fan of Monstro, but as an adult, I think it's pretty cool. So, Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's my favorite Disney movie. I love it, alongside Emperor's New Groove. So, I think the Lock, Shock, and Barrel fight is A tier. I think if the room was a little bigger, it would have been better. I think that the House Oogie is S tier. I think that the normal Oogie is B tier because of the poor camera controls, and you have to like try and lock on to constantly look up to him, and it's kind of frustrating to play as. But I'll put that as A tier. Small Ursula, D tier. I don't like the Atlantica world, as I honestly in future playthroughs, like not my first playthrough, but in other playthroughs, I have skipped it because I just don't like it. So both of those are going in D tier because they are skippable. Fun fact. Also, The Nightmare Before Christmas is also skippable. Fun fact, if you didn't know that. When you get to Agrabah and you got to do one of the two routes going up, you only have to do one of them. You only have to get to Peter Pan, and then you can go straight to Hollow Bastion. I choose the Nightmare Before Christmas route, personally. Alright. What is next? Oh, we missed this one. B tier. It's cool, but it's kind of like a minor fight. I have no opinion on it. Dark Riku, S tier. Especially because, like, that's like a big, like, in like the story, like emotionally, that's like a big spot, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. So like S tier because it's a cool fight. His outfit is cool. It's like a almost like a reunion moment. The moment with like the Keyblade going to him and going back to Sora with Tano Goofy. That is such a cool moment. So we're giving that S tier. Where do we want to go from here? Maleficent herself is B tier. Maleficent Dragon is A tier. I think that's super cool. I think that's a cool nod to like the movies that she turns into a dragon. And then like at my first playthrough in my head, I was like, this is the final boss. Like, this is going to be crazy. You know what I mean? And then the Ansem stuff happened. And I was like, whoa. So, let's see. Optional bosses. The Masked Man. Honestly, I'm not even going to rank it. I've never done it. I'm currently streaming Kingdom Hearts on Twitch. I'm doing a playthrough, so follow me on Twitch if you want to watch. I'll do it this time because I'm going to platinum all the games, but I've actually never done it before, so I'm not going to rank it. The Dark Side, S tier every time you face it, because I think that's so cool. Like in the tutorial, it's cool, and then on Destiny Islands, it's cool, and then you fight at the end, it's cool. I think it's super cool because again, it's like it's like a cute Disney game, and that's like the big scary thing that starts off the series, you know. Sephiroth, S tier, S tier. I'm kind of upset that they didn't put Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 3, honestly. Which I get, they didn't have Final Fantasy characters, so I get it, but like in the first time I ever played Kingdom Hearts, like it was just like he looked so, I didn't know who he was. He looked so cool, and it was such a hard fight. I loved it. But then like after I went and played Final Fantasy 7, because I played that after Kingdom Hearts, and I got the lore behind him, it made it that much cooler. But I think that's great. Phantom, I think, is an S tier flight because I think that the flying part is cool. Kurt Ziza as a kid absolutely destroyed me, and I hated it for a long time because I couldn't beat it as a kid. And then as an adult, I finally went back and beat it. But I think because of the history, I think it's an A tier, especially because I'm pretty sure it was named after a Kingdom Hearts fan, like during development, that died or something. So I think that's a cool fight. What's his name? Chernabog, B tier. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool character that they brought in my opinion. I have no ifs, ands, or buts. This Ansem fight, I think, is sick. One of the best boss fights in a series, I think. I absolutely adore it. Let's see. The Caterpillar, B tier. Yeah. The Behemoth, I think, is A tier. I think it looks cool. I think it's a fun fight. I think it's awesome. And then the final boss, S tier, because this would have been like my first like big final boss of all time, like my first big RPG final boss. And I think it's so cool. I'm so looking forward to fighting it on stream. I think it's such a good boss. But this is my ranking for all of the Kingdom Hearts 1 boss fights. And if you agree, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. But hit that like button and subscribe button. And thanks for watching. Whew, another video done. Wow. Thanks for watching. If you're already subscribed, thanks for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hit the button. Let's go. It's right down there. Like button's down there too. You can comment. If you haven't, I'm disappointed. Bummed out. Let down. But you can hit the button. Hit the button. Subscribe to me on Instagram. Subscribe to me on Twitter. You can even subscribe to me on Twitch. Any of those. All of those. Any of them. Why haven't you? Is the guilt trip working? If it is, you should have hit the button. But if you already have, thanks. Appreciate it. I'll see you next time.